Right, so let's proceed. So now we know the coordinates of the point T. Now the next question is also interesting and it takes 6 marks. So they say to you, a straight line G, which is parallel to the line AE, it cuts the parabolic function at the point K, but it doesn't cut it at point K only. It also cuts it at the point R. So they said to you, please calculate the x coordinate of the point R. Well, in simple language, they're saying find the coordinates of the other point of intersection. That's all they're saying in short. Now, the word cuts, of course, it means intersect, right? So it means we need to know the equation of the straight line g of x. That is what we need to first calculate. So that now that we know the equation of g, then we are going to equate the two functions together. And then it's now going to be easier to solve for x. Right. So let's go to the whiteboard and execute this one. So remember what they said to us. They said the line g of x is parallel to the line AE. So what does it mean? It means it's going to have the same gradient as the line AE. So meaning the gradient of g of x is 0.25. So now we just need to find the y-intercept of this g. And of course, in order for us to find the y-intercept of g of x, we need to substitute the point -3 and -9. So in other words, the y value is going to be -9 every time when the x value is -3. And then you're simply going to take this whole thing to the left-hand side so that you can solve for C, right? So if you go to your calculator and say -9 plus 3 over 4, you simply get -33 divided by 4. So that's the y-intercept of this g of x. So now we know that the equation of g of x is just going to be 1 over 4x minus 33 over 4. And remember, we also know the equation of f of x. So we can now equate the two functions because we are looking for the point of intersection. So we say, well, we have 1 over 4x minus 33 over 4. And remember, after expanding the function of f, we got it to be x squared minus 2x. I think we also said minus 24 there, but I'm not sure. I just need to refer to what we did previously. Yes, we said it's going to be 24. So now we realize a problem that we are dealing with an equation that involves fractions. And we hate fractions, we want to destroy them. So we are going to multiply every one by the LCD, which is 4, right? So if you say 1 over 4 multiplied by 4, you get an x. 33 over 4 multiplied by 4, you get 33. And here you get 4x squared, 8x, and then 24 multiplied by 4. Well, it's just going to be 96. So now you want to collect your like terms. You want to take everything to the right-hand side. So you still have 4x squared. When the x arrives on the right-hand side, it's going to become negative. So you have minus 9x. And when you say negative 96 plus 33, you get a negative 63. And here you can see that you can't divide everyone by 4, right? 9 is not divisible by 4, and 63 is also not divisible by 4. So this means the easiest thing you can do is to use the quadratic formula. If you're not comfortable factorizing quadratic equations where the coefficient of x squared is not 1. So you can just use the quadratic formula. So the value of b is negative 9. And then you say, well, you have negative 9 squared minus 4 times 4. And then c is negative 63. And then you say the whole thing is divided by 2 times 4. So that's what you say. So here you get a solid 9. And then you go to your calculator and say negative 9 squared minus 4 times 4 times negative 63. Let's see. It's negative 9 squared minus 4 into 4 times that. Yes. So you get the square root of 10, 89. And then you still say everything is divided by 2 times 4, which is 8. So you have 9 plus or minus square root of 1089 is 33. And this is divided by 8. So now you're going to separate your solution. No, it's better to write it here. So you'll say, well, x equals 9 plus 33 divided by 8, or x equals 9 minus 33 divided by 8 as well. So now when you go to your calculator and say 9 plus 33 divided by 8, you simply get 21 over 4. And if you say 9 minus 33 divided by 8, you get negative 3. And you can see that this is correct because negative 3 is the x-coordinate of the point K. But now the x-coordinate they're looking for is the one of 21 over 4. So you'll conclude and say, therefore, the x-coordinate of the point R, it's just going to be 21 over 4.